Good morning. How is everyone?
Good. I'm your co-host until Lori can get back.
That is lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. All right. Hello, Miss Dia Collins. How you doing? She's retired. She's not quite awake yet. Just kidding. Just teasing you. Hi, Markia. You ready to book those parties?
Getting there.
Good. Hi, Miss Vicki and Marie. Great to have you.
Oh, Marie, I like your picture.
I know, isn't that cool?
It's just sparkling.
Sparkling. Did you ladies get your headshots? And if you did you just go to Jaffa Cares? Is that how you got them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For now? Okay. They're trying to make a link. I swear I'm not losing my mind. I mean, I could be, but didn't they make a link last year for the headshots?
Last time I never got my headshots.
Really? Maybe it was a couple years ago then. Because I just remember you could click in, type in your case number, and up would pop your headshot.
Yeah.
But, okay, well, I requested. I'm trying to see if they could do that, because why would you want 2,000 emails?
Right. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, you guys are crazy. I don't even know who wants to work that hard. So, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're certainly working on it.
So do we just request it at Jaffa? We just go to Jaffa Cares and they'll do it?
Yeah. Yep. Just email there and they'll send it to you. Again, it just seems like a whole lot of work, but maybe it's harder the other way and I just don't know enough. You know what I mean? So, I know. I'm not sure either. All right. Welcome. We've got everybody from the east to the west joining us this morning. Marie Menard, good job last night. We're hearing great things about your evening. So thank you for that. How did you feel about it?
Oh, I didn't think I was prepared enough, but we're our own worst critics anyways. Because I was on my iPad. It's a long story, but anyways, so I know what to do next time. So I just wish I had prepared more slides to actually show them the forms and, instead of just talking about them. But other than that, it was fine.
Next time. You got next week. You got 4 weeks in a row.
That's what I said. Okay.
That's why I'm like, everybody be kind. When you do something like this, it always sounds so simple, and then you go to launch this training.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's a mastery. It really takes 1 to 2 full months of it to even feel like you know what you're doing. So, and there's no failure. We just all learn with it, right?
I said, you know what? I'm my own worst critic anyways. It'll never be good enough for me. But I said, so when the feedback was coming and I'm like, all right, okay, I guess it was okay.
Yay! You did great. So thank you. Great to have all of you joining us. Hi, Nicole from Detroit. Looking forward to seeing you in November, by the way. So Rosa Silva, it's so nice to have you with us. A brand new district manager level 3 on her way to district director. Woo-hoo!
Good morning.
I'm proud of you.
Sorry, I had to be on my phone today. I had to early start, so
no worries. We're just really proud of you. We're gonna hold off on having you as our guest speaker until you just go right to red.
Thank you.
We're like, why talk about DM3? You're on your way right to red. You're skipping that next step in between and going. So we're gonna hang tight. We're looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you. I'll be more than happy to share with you guys.
Oh, thank you. She is a great model for those of you who don't know her. Miss Rosa Silva. She's adopted.
Yes.
We adopted her as any regional would adopt you too. She works in the Platinum region up there in Northern California. But we are just so excited to have her a part of the Amber region. We're all one big Jaffa family. And just literally in 15 to 16 months, went all the way up to step number 1, 2, 3, 4, and gonna hit step 5, district director. So Markia, our newest manager, this is your model right here. So so anyway, so congratulations. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a roller coaster these past months, but I learned that we had to standing still. It doesn't matter what's going on. As human beings, it's easy to give up, especially when we have hard times. But those are the best ones because that's where you find your strength and all the abilities that you have available.
Oh, yes. Let me tell you, Rosa is a sponsoring queen, a promoting queen. So in the middle of the chaos of the SAP transformation, there were times she's like, I'm done, I'm out of here. And then I'm like, dig deeper, dig deeper. Okay, if you have to go, I don't blame you, but I'm just saying. And she just kept pulling up those bootstraps. So, and getting ready to promote her 5th branch. And so we're really excited for you. So congrats.
We're going for actually 2 more this month. So we're going for the 6th.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So her cash bonuses are just going to start escalating here in a perfect holiday season. So congrats. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
Look we have Carol Mosby. Carol, the one I think we most pray for in our region right now. And again, and Rosa too, sympathy and empathy to you and your family. You went through all of the personal stuff too. But Carol Mosby, I know you can't probably talk or text or do anything too much yet, but it's great to have you back and have you healing and looking forward to seeing you next week. So ladies, you're right here on time. It's 5 after the hour. So we are absolutely going to begin right on time. Let me tell you just a little overview for all of you. So first, I just want to say welcome. We'll just edit from here, but welcome to everyone. Happy September. This is really a great season upon us with fall and holiday. I hope you're ready to rock and roll the next 17 weeks, about 16 and a half. And it is going to be a really, really big selling and sponsoring season. So I hope you're ready to do it different, do it bigger, and do it crazier, because that's what we're going to focus on. When you've got product, that's your door opener conversation that is new, and you've got stories to tell, it makes success easier. And so we're very excited about that. Today, let me just give you a little format because last month, we sort of did a little bit of a change to what our webinars are. So let me just give you a little debrief update. And I'm just going to keep everybody muted during this leader session, just so you know. So what we're going to do with the 2 hours, I didn't want to just have training and chit chat for 2 hours. So we're going to be really empowered specific and really manage our minutes and our intentions. So for today, this is the action planning webinar. Then, as you know, 2 weeks from today, we do the goal achieving webinar. So today, even though it's already the 10th of the month, it's really to say, do you have your hours mapped out, your minutes mapped out to achieve your goals over the next 3 weeks? So it's all about action planning. Then when we come back in 2 weeks, it's like, okay, we got the last 7 days. Are you hitting target? And if you're not, what do you have to do different? So this webinar is designed for leaders and future leaders. Our future leaders are welcome to take a visit and see how we work together as leaders. Because we have the whole United States, I don't get the fortune of hosting leader sessions in every city, as some of the smaller regions get to do. So this is my way of at least bringing you an Empower Hour 2 different times a month. So this is literally for you to absorb information. I don't read the action brochure, but I teach you how to turn the action into action. So it's really, if there's anything I've really learned in coaching and running businesses myself, the key to success, 1 is consistency, 2 is having goals, and 3 is planning to achieve them. So that is why this is taking the Action Magazine, the monthly offers, and turning that into action planning. So when you attend this, it is best, give yourself the full hour sitting at your desk. If you can't today, don't worry. I'm not worried about that. But start to take these hours for you and have your calendar ready. Have your regional calendar that I post every month. And if you don't know how to find something, just go into the search bar under the group page and just type in there, September calendar, and you'll pull anything up you're looking for in our Facebook pages. So you don't have to search forever, just search it in the search bar. So again, you want to have your regional calendar, the Action Magazine, your personal calendar to plan to achieve your branch, your district, and your personal goals for the month. That takes very clear, specific plans. You are in control of your income, your sponsoring, and your titles when you decide to be. And that's what action planning and goal achieving is about. So again, this is your first hour of the month for your leader session. So that being said, as we get ready to go, there's a second thing we're going to do today. I don't want to have a lot of interaction because then we tend to lose the content and the clear focus. So I've moved the networking time to after your Empower Hour. And what I will promise to always do is pay attention and listen. And so what I started noticing was a need to learn how to move with social.jafra.com. Last 2 weeks ago at our goal achieving, what we did is we talked about reports because I had a lot of questions coming from different groups, Facebook, email. This month, I think, Linda, you might have started at Potter Lint asking about how do I turn this, how do I save the GIF, what do I do, blah, blah, blah. And so that was cool because I saw some interaction and some needs. And so today, in about an hour, we will have your guest speaker, Alex, who will do some top tips on social.jafra.com. So if you have particular questions, you can type or keep those on paper in front of you because hers will be live and interactive. For me, going back to that chat box, throughout today, I'm going to ask you certain things to type into the chat box. If you came here and you have leadership questions, questions about promotions, different topics, and you're hoping today that we would be able to answer that, type it in the chat box. Whether I answer it here or I do a Q&A, with Q&As after, it all depends on time. Following this webinar, I will send the link to the 2 separate recordings. I will send any updated documents, and that's where I will include any FAQs to all leaders. My goal is typically to try to do just 2 emails a month, and they'll always come out following the actual webinars, okay? So the rest will be done on WhatsApp, and the rest will be done on Facebook. So again, we'll get involved with some chats in the box today, and that will help me find some spotlights and some needs as well. So I'm going to take it away and take you over to my screen. So bear with me here really quick. Okay, so I want to say again, thank you for being here today. As you know, as we left National Conference, our whole focus was to be the best version of you as a leader, as a future leader, a future director, and a future ambassador. I want to just review before we go forward to September. I always want to take a pause and just celebrate what happened in the month of August. I will tell you because we had August 32nd last month, or August 31 and a half. I do not have official stats of anything quite yet. I've only seen a couple of versions of reports. I also do not know if you were in inquiry, if there's anything also that we are yet to see in results. So please note, I typically know that happens, and I always try to do our best version of recognition on the goal achieving, or the goal achieving webinar. So just note, in 2 weeks, we'll have our full-on recognition newsletter and some of our spotlight tops and best of the best in the region. So I do want to give you updates though. We worked really crazy, really hard at the end of August with a 10-day challenge from Scott, trying to keep that amber region in 1st and 2nd place. So I wanted to at least give you preliminary. Our goal was to have 300 new consultants as a team. I do know when we hit August 31st and a half or 32nd, we were at 270, and everything manually is being documented. So I cannot honestly tell you if we did achieve 300, but I have to say, overall as a company, our goal was 3,000 new consultants. If you look down on the bottom line, we had 3,749. Oh my gosh. That, by the way, sorry, is horn blowing. That was amazing. So I want to say congratulations. That was one of the best sponsoring months since I don't know when. Paulo and I, we can't figure out when it was. But congratulations, it was amazing. As you know, the way we ring our bell, is achieving our sales goal. We had a pretty tough number to achieve. When a company doesn't achieve their results the first 6 months, you take the missing dollars and you add them to the last 6 months of the year. For us to hit budget, that means to keep all the promotions and incentives we have in place for the rest of this year in place for you. Everything costs money, just like you run your company. So guess what? We didn't get to ring the bell. We got so close. But we did have, look at that, we were 0.8%, 0.8 away from achieving our goal. That's less than 1%. So I've got to say congratulations, but that also means there's a lot of new consultants in your team that need you this month. That's our top priority, is to get them activated, QNCing, and in the business for fall and holiday. So again, I'm not exactly sure where we were. We also did have with that inactive campaign, the birthday packs, all of your motivation and inspiration you gave to that month. Congratulations. We did hit our goal of having 62% of our active consultants ordering within our region. Our goal achieved was 67%. We were number 11 of 11 regions. Many had 80 to 150%. So let me tell you, there was a lot of orders and sales and reaching out going on. But great job. We hit our goal. I'm proud of you for that. Again, I don't have any drawings I can do, but we'll do that in 2 weeks. Our goal also was 20 new and renewed managers. We did achieve 10. And this is what happened. So it's really important to call your grace period leaders. We were also at a deficit of losing 9. So we grew 1. We're at 248 managers, which is great. I'm really excited. We're hitting double-digit new and renewed managers every month. So again, we'll see more celebration and recognition on the 24th. So there's your team update. But I love this quote. Autumn carries more gold in its pocket than all the other seasons. And you all know that's so true being in this business. September, October, November, and early December, how is the golden season of sales, sponsoring, and promotions? That quote's by Jim Bishop. I love the quote, and I just want you to picture gold flying everywhere, because it will when you really take action on what Jafra has. So again, what is our goal in our region? Our goal this month is 5,100 orders. That's every single branch averaging about 20 orders. That's a lot of orders, but some of you house a lot of consultants. We know our district managers and above tend to have hundreds of consultants, but it's really all of us achieving our number of orders goals. That being said, you'll see those order goals sent in our follow-up email that I talked about that I'll be doing within 48 hours of our recording. So again, this is a time you want to reach those inactives and pre-inactive consultants. Why? Because Jafra Royal Jelly continues. We launched Revitalize. I can tell you I've done, I don't know, 10, 12 parties now throughout the region. Many consultants are still mixing the old products, using Jafra Pro. They haven't revitalized. They haven't gone X yet. So, but the story is going to continue with more Royal Jelly. We've got to keep calling and telling stories. We've got to get them on your WhatsApp and your Facebook groups so the stories continue. Also, we want them ordering this month, or they won't be getting the monthly action and the monthly catalogs. This matters for them to peak in their savings and their sharing during fall and holiday season. And again, the phone continues. Sponsoring those QNCs, earning that phone this month. So again, this is just such a great time that we'll go through some action planning time each week. But again, it's about helping people with their sales. They can earn phones this month with sales and sponsoring. We know not every consultant wants to sponsor. That's okay. They either want to save money one way or make money one way. But every person can earn 1, 2, 3, 4 in unlimited phones by sponsoring and selling. So again, watch for that goal. If you're a district manager, please prioritize weekly time with your team each week to help them achieve their number of orders and sponsoring goals each month. So again, we're aiming continuously for the 62% or higher active ordering. We're aiming for 262 new sponsors each and every month. now through the end of this year, and 10 to 20 new and requalified managers every month. That's our goal, and I'm proud of you for all you're doing this year to achieve that. So I believe they're with me today. I did personally invite, I wanted to get a little step ahead on recognition, but I wanted to personally kick off today with a really groovy, cool story. Nothing better than first time. And I love first time climbing up a step in the ladder, just like we talked about Rosa Silva in the beginning, first time district manager and on her way to first time district director. I remember my first time of all of the steps, and there is nothing greater than climbing one at a time. And I'm excited to introduce today, I'm gonna go back to share these beautiful ladies with us. I saw them both here today, but to celebrate first time new district manager one, hit number 2 of 8 steps, Jackie Ells from Yuma, Arizona, and joining her from Arizona as well, her first time new manager, Markia Miller or Markia Horney. She kind of uses both last names. So I just listed it as we have it with Jafra. But let me stop my screen and take you back to our 2 beautiful ladies today. Jackie, are you with me? I'm gonna unmute you. All right, there's Miss Jackie and there's Miss Markia. Great to have you. So welcome and thank you for joining us today. So first of all, I want to start with Jackie. So Jackie, first of all, congratulations to you. How does it feel to be first-time district manager?
It's so weird. It's the coolest weird though.
Tell us how it was to qualify with Markia as a new manager. What was that like during the month of August? What joy did it bring to you?
It was the most fun thing ever. I've known Markia for a few years and we just recently reconnected, and what a way to reconnect with a friend. And just she is so high energy and just like a little bit of cray cray, just like I am. So it made it so fun because just the last day of the month, like she drives out to Brawley, which is, we are in Arizona. Brawley is across the California border. So, you know, she's in California the last day of the month, helping qualify her consultants because they all had parties on the last day of the month. And I had some that did the same thing. And we were like, all right, let's gear up for nettiness. So she's over there and the system's gone crazy and I know what's about to happen. I was like, just get over to my house and we'll get these orders in. So we're on the phone, she's driving, we're trying to get orders in. She gets here, we're on 3 laptops and 2 phones and I'm in my bathrobe. And then we have Norma Lopez, and she was in like Phoenix visiting her daughter, but we've got her online trying to get orders in to help us because we couldn't get them all placed for the consultants because you guys know the computers were going down and brand new consultants did not know how to deal with that. And then Markia's only been in Jafra for 2 months at this point, so she's still new. So it's like the craziest thing ever, but we were laughing and hooping and hollering, and we had Paolo text us a couple times. So that just kind of showed us the support we get in this company, that yeah, it went haywire, but our very own president was texting us in the middle of the night, and we were just working together and having the best time ever. So it was fun. It was absolutely flipping crazy, but it was so fun.
Well, Jackie, I've got to say, great job working alongside a promoting manager. We would see you on Facebook doing, 4 or 5 team launch parties at one time to help sponsor her team in one day. She got a room at was it her mom's workplace, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But just amazing. And you were alongside her every step of the way. Never thought any different if she was or wasn't going to make it. You both just said, yes, we are, until the end, and you did.
Yeah.
So great job. Congratulations on district manager level 1. I know there's more coming right behind with your new momentum. And we couldn't be more proud of you. You are a strong, strong leader. And I know district director is going to go quick for you, just like it did for Rosa, because that's your focus, and the joy that you have in helping these women shines from your heart. So congratulations.
It was so cool this morning, Jackie. I just used our whiteboard to show Lauren why my check was a little bit more than usual and what it will be when I promote another manager. So I was like, if I just keep doing this, this is what Markia will make, this is what my second new manager will make, and this is what my check will look like in October and November. And he was like, what? You know how our husbands are like, show me the money. So I did, and he was like, okay, now I get the aggravation. I totally understand why you keep going through. He doesn't get, you know, like, I love it and I love all my girlfriends and this is fun. He's like, okay, I see dollar signs. We can do this.
Love it. And again, so absolutely amazing. You're going to head into a comma in that override real soon, right?
Oh, like next month. Our bonuses are insane. Like, I know we see them listed in the action and we talk about them, but when you really like add up what your actual numbers would look like, I was like, how on earth is my check going to be like $2,400 just overrides in November? I went from like getting, you know, $200 on a good month as a brand new manager to $2,400, and that's not my sales. I'm like, oh, what?
And the best part is, now that you're doing, you can teach it. So imagine how quickly you're going to be able to help your future leaders and your new leaders. That's the best part, when you actually go, now I get it, right? And now you can't wait to give it away. It's like the greatest gift ever. So Jackie, I want to let you introduce your new manager. So take it away. Tell us about her, and let's bring her on board today.
Markia, can you hear me right now? Are you trying to escape from your children? I see you running from them. You're on mute, honey. Anyway, I'm going to introduce you real quick. I'm going to introduce you. So this is my very good friend and sister in Christ and very first new manager, and just kick butt all around, superstar, crazy mama. I love her to death. Markia Miller Horny. And I want you to tell them, Markia, what it was like. You're absolutely amazing and such an inspiration, and new manager in 2.5 months. And you actually promoted out on my 2-year anniversary with Jafra, and I also promoted out in 2.5 months. So woohoo!
Yes.
So,
yes, what a lady to be inspired by and follow behind. I'm so excited to work with you with all of this. But can everyone hear me? Is my mic on? Yes? Okay, perfect. Sorry. But no, it's been a blast. It's very, you know, when you have someone like Jackie and a lot of you, all you women that I see, you know, through Facebook and stuff, when I see all you guys achieving, and, you know, that always gave me the drive to want to do more and more and more and push and push and push. And what I always like to say too, you know, I do maybe like 10 to 20% of the work, and the products do the rest. Like, everyone that I have sponsored, they signed up just like I did. Like, I went and met Jackie one morning with coffee, and I have a background in dermatology, so I love skincare. And I tried these products and I was just blown away. And every single person on my team now, it started with giving them a facial, and then they contacted me like, wow, like, I really love this stuff. And, you know, what do I got to do to, you know, sell it like you are? So it all started that way. And these products are amazing, and they really, really do sell for themselves. So that's what I love. And, you know, I'm really loving having a team. It's been amazing, and the journey with them so far. So, and I have a few go-getters on my team as well that are probably going to be promoting pretty soon too. So it's really awesome how God's just set up our platform of amazing people just to take off. So we're doing big things in Yuma, Arizona, and in Raleigh, California. So California and Arizona. So we're really, really excited about it. So yes, thank you for having me here today. Sorry if you hear a bunch of craziness in the background, but
we're all moms. We get that one. So Markia, I wanted you, if you don't mind, to just share with us, for any leaders that are working with team members, any future leaders, you made a decision in August, and then what actions did you put into play that made qualifications happen? What would be a couple of tips that you did consistently that made sponsoring 5, your personal sales were almost $1,000, your team finished very strong. What were things that you took action on that made it happen, please?
I think one of the main things I took action on, which I shared with, everyone that I was sponsoring to get them the desire to sign up, was just how good Jafra is to us. Like what I saw only being in 2 months as a consultant, just all, the spoiling and care I got from Jafra. It was just like, it was mind blowing. I'm like, this company really cares about you and like really wants you to succeed. And that is really different and amazing for a lot of women. Because, there's people that, work 12 hours, 8-hour shifts a day and don't really see any benefit with it. But with Jafra, you do your own business, you set your own hours, and they really applaud you for your hard work. And that was something that was really, really inspiring to me. And I know it has inspired a lot of my team. And also motivating. I love motivating people as it is. So once I got my hand on my own team, I was like, score. And they, when you motivate them, just how Jackie always motivated me, and that pushed me more and more and more. And I was able to go out and help motivate them to push them more and more and more. And to get their cells in, to let's not meet that 300. Let's go past. Let's strive for 500. Like, let's keep going. Let's set your goals high and like have some personal achievements. And that really helped with a lot of them. And they all, just boomed. Like I was amazed at some of my first month. Their cells were just overwhelming. It was awesome. So hold on, baby. So yeah, so it's been, sorry, she wants me to dress a Barbie. But it was just so, motivating and just talking about what Jafra has done for me and for my family and just the life changing that it has. And especially I've always, I like to work with mamas too as well. Sorry, she's showing you some dresses. Mamas as well that, we're stuck with our kids, not saying that in a bad way, but Jafra's really brought in a different light back into my life that I lost once I became a stay-at-home mom. So it's been such a blessing, and just being able to get out and hang with women, and yeah, so there it is. I have screaming, so I think that means I'm cutting short today.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing your family with us. I'll mute you so you don't feel I know the panic feeling, but congratulations. And there's one thing when I had the privilege of getting to know Markia last week, that I just thought was so cool that she did, and maybe Jackie can bounce with me for the last minute here, but she talked about her free facial Friday.
Yeah.
And so she private messages people. She watches them on Facebook. She private messages them, whether it be, about the business or whatever, but she said something, and she says it's so normal because she just does it, but it's really a strategy of getting action to get the results. And there were a couple things I grabbed from her, and then I'll let Jackie wrap it up. One was that she told her story. When I asked her that last week, I said, what would you say worked? And she said, I just told my story from my heart. And I watched people on Facebook, and I really purposefully invited them that I knew this could be their light or could make a difference for them. And then she said, my free facial Friday. I think she said one Friday she did like 11 facials back to back. And again, adding in Jackie alongside her, I remember seeing on Facebook that team launch party where, 5 different tables and sponsoring 5 consultants to get qualified by having a party all at one time. So if I could say, what are those top tips? It's working from the heart, but noticing people and inviting them and sharing that. So Jackie, that's what I captured from talking to Markia last Friday. Is there anything else you'd add to that, Jackie?
Yeah, and that, when you say like Markia sponsored 4 of them almost in one day, and then we did all of their launch parties in one day, that sounds like, whoa, like that's a lot sometimes when you're feeling overwhelmed and you get in that stuck point in your business. But what happened was Markia did her free facial Friday where she filled up her entire book on Friday, and she works well like that because she gets to have conversations with each person, where me, you guys know how I am. I'm like, no, I need like 10 people at one time because, my time, blah, blah. That's how I work. But Markia likes to pay attention to the individual people. So she got like every 30-minute slot booked up with these people. And then she was able to talk sponsoring and skincare with them. So she sponsored for that day. Okay, so that sounds big. But then it took us like the next 5 days to get their information entered and touch base with them and talk facts and numbers with them. So she didn't overwhelm them at first. She just got their info and said, okay, we'll get it taken care of for you. So we did. It wasn't like this crunch and banging them with all of our percentages and our information. So we took the next few days to take care of that. So she started early in the month too. So that's key. And then the next week, we talked about who they were going to invite to their launch party. So we didn't have to bang them over the head with right now, right now, right now. And then towards the end of the month, then we had their launch party. It gave us like, I think 10 days before the month was over. And we got them all scheduled the same day. I came, so there was like 2 kind of head consultants there. And then they all sat at the tables with their 4 to 6 people, whoever they brought. One only had 1 person, but it doesn't matter. Then we focused on sales and bookings mostly because we wanted them to have bookings from that. So it was this process over the month. So if you can just focus on those people and working with them, it's not so overwhelming. And it was just, it's so smart that Markia does that Free Facial Friday, and she bombs it on Facebook, and any little movement she gets from people, like I used to call it Facebook bites, because it's like fishing. You put in your little bait and whoever nibbles on it, it doesn't matter if it's just a like or a comment, you side message them. You don't ask them to say, yeah, I want to sign up, or yeah, I want to buy everything. If they even like it, she does the same thing. You go ask them for the appointment or ask them for the sale. So she's just brilliantly working when she has time. I mean, look at her right now. And on the last Zoom call, Coy was eating her notes. Like literally, I took a picture. He had them in his mouth. But she does what she can, you know? So, I mean, I'm just blown away and so impressed by somebody that can be just amazing, crazy, holding kids, dressing Barbies, but at the same time, so smart and professional and work a business like a bad mama jamma. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Markia. Congratulations. We appreciate you. We celebrate both of you, and we know we've only just begun. So congratulations. Thanks for being our guest today. Appreciate that.
Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Thank you. All right, ladies, I'm going to take you back to the screen. Here we go with our powerful 30 minutes yet to go before our guest speaker, 30:35. So get your notes, get your calendar, get your action, and let's take action and plan to achieve. So as we take a look at, first of all, again, I know I train on this a little bit here and there, but I don't want you to look at this calendar and not see value to it. I've been seeing a lot of times when I'm coaching, how do you use this calendar for yourself? How do you use this calendar to help coach a consultant or leader? It's definitely an income producing calendar that you literally, if you look at the top row here, and this is what I'm going to have you do in your calendar today. So you're going to do it your way today, okay? But you've got to do this. This is taking Jafra's IPA calendar, and then I regionalized it, okay? So what does that mean? Up in the gray row, the very first row here, this is your daily actions. Here, what they have every Sunday is you plan your week. Your plan is, how am I going to connect with 5 people a day? Maybe you have a soccer game. You're going to bring 5 gift bags or 5 sachets that day. But every day, 5 days a week, you plan on Sunday to have your 5 contacts. If you don't plan, 25 contacts feels like you're climbing a mountain. So if you look on the IPA with Jafra, that's really just all they really talk about on that day, okay? Then on Monday, special call days. So Monday's the day you look at your reports and you call your I's, your A's, your P's, and your N's, new consultants, okay? So again, your active base may also have future leaders in there, but it's a special call day. Why is Mondays the day? Because Monday is the day people plan their week, and it's the night they're less likely to do more than maybe a meeting. You don't find Mondays being a big party booking day typically. It's kind of the training day, and then they get moving through the week. Now, Tuesday is a good party day when you study direct selling. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are your top 3 party days. Wednesdays, not as much because it's kind of a church night for some reason in most areas, okay? So again, that's an action day to have a team party on Zoom, a live party yourself with a hostess, or do group team parties like Jackie talked about. On Wednesday's the biggest social media day. So you want to be live, you want to be doing drawings, you want to be posting. Make sure you never do less than Wednesdays for social media. Thursday is a really good client call day. Why? They're getting paid. Everything's intentional producing activities, right? So that's the day that you set time to call your clients and get referrals. Or have a client shopping day. So you take them through the monthly brochure and they shop with you. Then on Friday is follow-up Friday. So you finish the week with results, okay? For Marquee, which I love, Facial Friday, okay? So again, however you do that, make sure you've dubbed your day for activities that produce income. And then again, Saturday is a great day for training, for parties. People just got paid. People want to look and feel good. It's an entertaining day and a time to get together. Then underneath that, we give you ideas. You create your own. All I do is give you thoughts, like do something fun, non-Jafra on Sunday Fun Day. Makeup Monday, use a quote, use a video. Skin News Tuesdays, you could do something about skincare, a video, a quote, a picture, a special offer. Then you've got Winter Wednesday. Everybody who likes your page that week goes into Winter Wednesday drawing. Everybody who's ordered during the last 7 days, Winter Wednesday. Top hostess of the week. I don't know. Make it up. Have some fun. Brainstorm with your Jafra peers on WhatsApp. Start sharing what you're doing. Thursday is Thirsty Thursday. That's Spa and Body Day. Friday, again, could be Freedom Friday, where it's always when you talk about the opportunity, why they got paid, maybe they can start their business. And people hate their work week. They want freedom on the weekends. Good day to talk about freedom. Saturday, Scented Saturday. Do something fun about fragrance. Those are really important up on the top. That helps you achieve your action plan. Then you want to make sure you know your favorite offers from each department. You've got your theme parties for the month, and everything in gray is all of the prospecting fun things that you can paint it purple with for the month, that you and your team can do postings on social media, a little crazy, fun, different. And again, make sure you plan for the power of 5, and every week you're turning in on Saturday the 5 in the Hive card. You've got to have your September goals, personal and team set. You want to make sure you break it down each week for your daily sales goals, your key sponsoring dates that you'll have your contracts in by, and track those weekly results as you see on the screen. This is very intentional. From a color coding, what's important? Q3 is ending, so the big money right at the top here ends this month. Then what you'll see in blue, you will always see the regional trainings, okay? In red is leaders only coaching. In purple is Jafra webinars. There may be more added. Yes, there is, because Jafra changes here and there. And the pink are all of the cities that I will be in on a Royal Jelly Regional Beauty and Business Tour. Look at those states. Who do you and your team know? From Washington, Oregon, Montana coming up next week. And invite people, spam it on Facebook and say, who do you know that lives here? And then there's key target dates that Jafra has, from demo packs, finishing contracts, etc. And again, it's just giving you a focus. So I always want you to see that this calendar, sorry, I don't want that to pause. Let me just do something really quick. Let me go back. Sorry. My screen paused. I hit that button. My fault. So this is really a key tool, but you can use this as a leader or future leader with your team. So we'll break this down today. I'm going to go quickly now to bring this to life. You also have a tool called the Month at a Glance. What I'm doing for this webinar today with the little check marks is, did you check this and put it into your calendar? Okay. So as you open your calendar, you got a plan to achieve. So these are some of those key dates. You want to make sure you've got a communication plan this week to your entire branch or district. Why? What's happening? The 14th is the last day for September brochures. So where and when will you communicate this week? Take action in your minutes and plan it. The 15th, we kick off the new October brochure, the new fall and winter brochure, and the story begins on Royal Jelly. We have 2 demo packs there for you, the Royal Jelly Color Set and the $10 Highlight Set. That kicks off. So you have to plan now. How do I plan to communicate? Texting, email, Facebook, phone trees. What am I going to do to get that out to my team? Because again, if you're going to do recognition for Green by 19, which is early bird ordering, this is a great time for them to put those orders together and gain from both the September specials and the October demo packs. What are the 3 focuses that you have in your monthly business meeting this month? Fall. What happens in the fall? Skin changes, and so do colors. People getting ready for fall. This is our full bloom party. So this is, again, a wonderful party idea. If you have theme parties right now that you're doing for fall, I told you we're going to share in the chat box. Type up your theme parties that you're doing this month if you've created some new party themes, okay? So just type them in the chat box. Again, we'll share them either in our email, on WhatsApp, or if we have time at the end of networking today. I also want you to be able to see that we just did a little webinar training on Friday. Go back into Beautiful and look at the Full Bloom training webinar that our marketing team did for us on Friday. Okay, so you've got that there as well. The second key thing to market your business, again, are these demo packs. Those are the 2 I was talking about. That kicks off the 15th, this Friday. Then we have on September client brochure, remember, both are kicking off. But what we have coming up is tonight we're only doing 2 beauty and business sessions now in our region a month. We're going to combine 2 departments instead of doing 4. But tonight, it's going to be a little bit of skincare and color. The next one on the 24th will be spa and fragrance. We have a new time tonight at 4:30 Pacific. Please adjust. The goal of these sessions is you can bring potential clients, potential consultants, and all consultants. I will be doing them for the first month. We will have guests doing them as we go further into the year or end of the year. For now, I'll just kick them off for tonight. But the purpose is to bring guests. So what can you and your team do to bring more guests? The invitations are posted on Facebook. So again, you can go to the consultant team search bar and type in September invitations, and everything will be there for our training as well as our events. All right, what else do we have? Let's keep rolling here. I'm going to move this out of the way really quick. So what do we have here? The second piece of the month at a glance that, again, you want to plan in your calendar is our sponsoring plan. Again, we're back down to our 2 kits. The 19 is over, but we've got these great consultant packs. Really at every meeting, teaching your new sponsors and teaching your consultants who want to sponsor how to really leverage these packs. Instead of a consultant joining with 40% profit, these packs can grow up to 77% profit the month they join and into the next month when they buy them to show and sell. Pure profit of 77%. You don't get that often. That's why we really want to start to QNC with this opportunity. Remember, they're only $350 and they need 400. Just like Markia said, she really just kind of kept working with them to not settle for 300 to QNC, but to move towards that 500 mark, where again, they're moving towards the phone and earning more income. So again, another key tool. So I've got a breakdown slide. I will post all of our slides from today, but you really want to show them the best way to make the most money. They only get that the month they join. And then when they join with a friend and they achieve those sales, they're getting a phone for sponsoring and for selling this month. So it's really double dipping. Technology is the name of the game. iPads, phones, and free product. Because again, then they get their 3 months of free products. So what's key? Anyone you sponsor this month, make sure you plan to follow up to make sure they don't leave those packs on the table. Next, anyone who has sponsored July, August, or September, make sure you've got on that service call day on a Monday, or move the day if you need to. Don't get stuck on the calendar. But you've got to call every new consultant from July, August, and September so they don't leave their 3 free products on the table. Again, Royal Jelly Longevity Balm and Peri Fragrance. Next, you have that phone. This is key. on your service call day, or maybe you do Celebration Friday, I don't know, but checking your reports really matter. So you've got to this. I can tell you Rosa Silva started doing this, and that's what really grew her volume this summer, when she had recognition in place, but she followed up every week to encourage them to go to the next level. Your phone does that. We'll look at that picture just as a reminder, but this is really important that you have a weekly phone call day every week to call your active and ordering consultants to bump them up to another telephone this month. Another phone, that sounded weird, telephone. Another cell phone this month, okay? So again, starts at 400. So the good news is Jaffer's given all the recognition gifts away for you. Remember with Fast Start, anyone who joined in June is just finishing their 1,200 for their first entry into Royal Jelly Revitalize, all right? They get their first collection this month. Anyone who is in their first year, maybe they earned it their first quarter, now they're on quarter 2. You really want to be tracking that and calling those consultants to not leave those Royal Jellies on the table. Then you've got, again, anyone from the month of March, this is their final month to earn their iPad, just like Markia earned, okay? So remember as well, as you're making your new consultant calls, that N, letter N, anyone new in those first year, they're new consultants. There's I's, inactive, P's, pre-inactive, A, active, and I call the N, new performer. Not new performer, new consultants in their first year. Also, while you're calling, remind them of our training like you see on the regional calendar. Our 4 Weeks to Success on Sundays. Thank you, Marie Menard and Lori Alley. That is 6 p.m. every Monday night. They have to go to 4 sessions. We're even going to have regional graduation. We're tracking. We'll get that info out to the leaders that have their consultants there, and we're going to have graduation. It's going to be a big deal. And again, our Monday night area sessions to bring guests, or if they're brand new, they have their first time Smart Start session, as you see here. We posted in September the consultant welcome packet that they will use the handouts that we refer to. It's all in one packet. It's done. I reposted it, and they can print their own. They can find it looking for the consultant welcome packet in Facebook, and that will be the reference tools we use when we do our trainings on Sundays and Mondays. This is our first time doing our first month, so be kind to us, Marie, Lori, and Jackie, as we launch this, but we'll continue to involve you more and more as we get our ducks in the water and get used to it. So again, that Smart Start session follows our beauty and business session, and they only attend one time. Okay, that's just for new or renewed consultants. Future leaders, make sure you attend on Sunday nights, all 4 weeks in a row, because we focus on 4 party orders, 4 consultants, just like Markia did, to help you become a leader in 4 weeks. Fast Start Part 1 and 2. So that's all of our details that you want to make sure you've got a plan for those service calls, right? So let's take a quick view. I promised we'd look at this one more time. What, again, is the key to this month that we just talked about? Every single consultant, those I's and P's, we want to make sure they order so they get the holiday mailings. There's more Royal Jelly coming, and holiday selling and ordering is here. It's coming quickly. Look at this. Every week, did they already get to 400 or are they close? Bump them up from 400 to 600 to 800 to 1,000. Yes, a new phone. I love what Jeffrey put in the action. You could give these phones to any hostess who has a $600 party if you chose to. You could give it to one of your clients who refers a new consultant to you. You could do drawings with your extra phones this month, because you're probably going, why do I need all these phones? Yeah, you can gift them, but gift them to grow your business. How about drawings when your branch or district achieve their goals? Drawings from all your clients on Winter Wednesdays with a $62 order or more this month, 62 years. So again, what are you going to do with all these phones? Decide how many you're going to earn by sponsoring and how many you're going to earn by your own sales, and let's use them. So again, but you've got to have time to call, and you've got to create a plan to let those phones ring your income. Now, Don't forget again, July to September, that quarterly bonus is ending. The key is every new consultant from last month has this month yet to QNC for that bonus, and QNC is $300. Either the month they join or the following month, cumulative sales. They have to do $300 either month, not and, okay? So again, if you have any questions, type them in the chat box, or other ideas that you have, type them in that chat box how you're gonna really work these phones this month, okay? Now, on that calendar that we talked about, the action planning calendar, there's something else that we do there. We plan our promotions. So when you look at your calendar right now, do you have all the parties dated that you want? Do you have all the list of the potential hostesses who are gonna help you kick off the holiday season? The goal is, we shared at conference, our average party is 500 retail. So again, with 5 or more guests at a party, you have the opportunity to show your consultants, bring them with you like Markia and Jackie do, and really talk about doing parties. This is party season with fall and holiday. What are your top party themes? What are your open party dates, and who are going to be your hostesses? When in doubt, be your own hostess every week if you need to. So again, it's planning to party, and you want to do this with your consultants. Do they have their party plan in place? Then did you go through the brochure yourself and pick out your top offers that you want to show and sell, or you want to feature on your reorder calls on Thursdays? The key is pick them. The $99 offer is amazing, the best sellers. I love, which we'll just show you, the Royal Revitalized offer for $139 or $168. And that 5 for $49 for spa and body. Oh my gosh, how awesome is that offer as well? And don't forget to always close with the $7 hand harvest, right? So again, do you have your calls mapped out? If you have 100 customers, that's calling 25 a week. So the key is to plan on Thursdays for those client reorders. Pick your favorites, mark how much they are and how many you will sell, and you will be in control of your income. And then what days are you going to do what postings? Okay, so again, be in control by days or weeks for your postings, your parties, and your plan to profit. All right, let's take you to just a couple of the party themes from the book. Again, if you have more ideas for party themes or sampler station at events, please type them in for all of us to see. I, again, will add those posts later for all the party themes today. But this is taking the book for the month, like I always do, and I look for keywords. There's a summer scent-off event. That's a fun fragrance idea. I love that one. The Royal Age Eraser Party. How cool does that sound? The Bloom into Fall Color Party. The Hand Harvest Mani and Hand Party. The Autumn Glow Color Party. There's lots of fun theme parties, but you got to know your themes, pick your dates, and find your hostesses, right? And for tabletop ideas, these came from the book as well for September. Blah to Wow Brows. Great to do at a tabletop. They're doing this at Sephora. We did it at all of our Royal Jelly parties, and everybody loves the Blah to Wow Brow station. Perfect Pouts. Again, you could do this at fundraisers, events, tabletop, craft fairs, county fairs. Micro Polish, I can tell you, Gina O'Neill did an amazing job. I'll probably have her share on our next call. Next call will be more sharing than this one because I don't have reports for recognition. But I can tell you, Gina did a great party with guests on Thursday night and did an amazing back of the hand micro polish with the new volcanic mask. So I'll see if I can get her to share in 2 weeks on what they did, because the ladies that came to the event that we hosted Thursday night said they were wowed by just that micro polish on the back of their hand. So again, micro polish for radiant stations. Hand Care Harvest, some of the 5 for $49 and that $7 hand harvest treatment, again, is really a great treatment at a tabletop. Lip and Tip Station is something else you could see. And Changing Leaves scent event. So these are just some fun little ideas you could set up in local businesses or events. If you have more, type them in the chat box. Or Gina, if you're with us, type in the chat box what you did at your hair show that you did. So again, Just great ideas, but you have to plan those events and look for tabletops. So I wanted to just bring to life some of those offers. Again, when you get the book, did you and your team put together any of these offers? Like the $139 plus the volcanic mask? Look at that. They get 8 Royal Jelly products for $168. The value, $344. They save $176. Again, 51% off that offer in September. 8 items. And again, you break that down, they're just paying $21 per Royal Jelly product. That's amazing pricing. If you had a party in August and September, go to your chat box right now, or even a one-on-one. What was your highest retail? We'd love to hear that right now so that we can also call you and spotlight you on our next event in 2 weeks. So if that's you, type it in, all right? So what was your highest party? What was your highest one-on-one or facial during the month of August and September? But this is great at a Royal Jelly tour. We just did this, starting our tour for September, showing them how to get everything for $168. That's an amazing price, by the way. Hero products today that are in stores, they get 1 or 2 products for that price if they're buying these specialized products in the marketplace. And this is that bestseller. When you're working and coaching with your consultants each week, look at this, 5 for $99. Wow, if they sold 20 of those offers, that's 4 a week, that'd be $1,980 retail or $990. This is what's really important as you work with your teams every week. Planning to earn only happens when you plan and you take daily action. Even if they did 3 a week, they would have $990 retail or $500 profit. So it's breaking that down. And again, I love these products. Oh my gosh. This is a perfect hair care party, by the way. Bath and body parties are hot and happening. You could just take these items and 5 for $49. They'd buy their body care and their hair care for really $98. So when you break that down, look at how low these prices go at $10. And all of your inactives and pre-inactives, when you need them to order, look what they're paying, $5 a piece. You've got to be kidding me right now. So again, this is the reason to make your phone calls. It's exciting. Remember, Stay Royal is back. I do know the vitamin C right now is not an option in the 5-piece collection, but just know, stay tuned. We're working on things with that Stay Royal. And as we get more and more Royal Jelly through year end, you're going to see how they're going to enhance how our clients are ordering Stay Royal. So just know that's still a work in progress. But always remind your clients, as you call them, that they can have automatic 40% auto ship to their door. All right. I just wanted to add in your action planning. How are you marketing that hostess plan? We said they had 8 products for $21 a piece this month as a client, right? They could choose the 5, but the 8 is a really good offer at $168. But wait, they can save up to 67% on 10 products, including not just Royal Jelly X, but the complements. So again, and these will be slides that you can have and see. We always show and share. But look, they get 4 more products actually. No, sorry, 2 more products for $12 more. We go from $168 to $180 when they decide to be a Royal hostess instead of just purchasing the Royal collection. What we've got here for $12, they gain the body complex and the Royal Jelly Lift. So they get 10 Royal Jelly products, $18 each, not $21, for $180. $553 of products for $373. They have the Royal Jelly X line, all of the main serums and changing product, the age erasing products, Royal Jelly Body Complex, and Royal Jelly Lift. Note that that collection does not include the cleansing milk nor the solar protection, but you make over $70 of non-commissionable profit with a Royal hostess. So that being said, you can use that extra profit to help them earn their cleansing milk or their solar protection by holding on original date for extra bookings or for having attendees. So again, just great, awesome ideas. If you use any other booking incentives or ideas, please feel free to type them in the chat box again. All right, coming soon. Stay tuned. I don't have it in English yet. They've only mastered our Spanish. I thought I could have it today, but everybody was crazy busy last week with that computer. So please note, we will kick off our Royal Party Blitz on Facebook and WhatsApp coming soon, that for the last 16 weeks of the year, we're going to be doing weekly party drawings amongst our region. We're going to give all of our leaders an agenda how to do team royal parties. We're going to do everything royal throughout the last 16 weeks of the year. So we're going to have a lot of fun where we're going to be able to share, learn, network, and celebrate our best parties of the week every week for 16 weeks. Stay tuned. When I have all the tools, I'll kick it off with the launch for you. Remember, the third service we provide for everybody is to begin a business today. Right now, again, make sure you show new consultants when they join, they can grow from 40 to 77% income their first month, and then following, stay consistent with 50% profit. That's what we're excited about, and we always give them the best part, 70 to 80% savings the rest of their life with our monthly offers. But it's all about profit this holiday season. Showing them, again, they could be a client, have 8 products, they could be a hostess and earn up to 10 products at 67% off, or they can begin a business for just $129 up to 18 products and all the training they need to launch a side gig, a side hustle business right now during this fall and holiday season. This is the slide that I will post for all of you that shows those new consultants how they can get these products at a cost that is $9 to $10 a piece. They could just sell all of this purely with inventory and net 77% profit. That is an amazing investment we don't want to leave on the table. They only get one chance to ever have that kind of profit with these product packs. They're awesome. They will be updated as the year goes on. I believe November again, we'll update these for you, but super amazing. Again, we want to show our consultants, this is a new worksheet again. I won't review it, but it's here for you that you can print and show that new consultant how with her business kit and this product pack, she is able again to get her free product her first month, and this month a free phone at $400. Look at that. She invests $339 and she can turn that into a $1,600 profit. That's 75% income right there for her. She's not selling the products out of her business kit, but that's the value and the kind of profit she could gain if she showed and shared a product. So again, we're here to say begin a business with huge income. I love what Jackie said. We kept it simple. We worked on their party. We worked on getting them off to a great start. And we just kept showing the income very simple. Once they had that launch party ready to go, we then taught them after that how to make the most money. Get them in, get the kit, the product packs they need, host that grand opening party, plug them into training, and then show them everything from Fast Start Part 1 and 2 and our amazing commission program and what else is on the table. Keeping it simple. This napkin presentation, when someone joins, is keeping it simple. We've got all the training to the left side and the welcome packets with fun and follow-up for you on those follow-up Fridays, if that's when you want to work with your new consultants and future leaders. But it really is about finding out what they need, how much money they want to make, how many hours they're willing to work, keeping your product line simple and who we are, and showing them the 2 ways to always make money. Building a clientele and building a team and kicking it off with their Welcome to Jafra party. Making sure they've got the kit that's going to make the most profit. Love it. Jackie and Markia couldn't have summarized this any more perfect. I wanted you to know again in that calendar, the first Friday of the month, I've added a new session. 2 new sessions we did last Friday. This is new to help support you. A new monthly Mercedes orientation. Everyone who joins the Mercedes program will go to a one-time orientation and have a one-on-one each month as they need to make sure they stay on the I said Mercedes, look at me, I'm already thinking ambassador. Their Mazda program, but I'll also coach you to the Mercedes. But we're gonna work together with you and your upline to ensure that Mercedes And then on your way to I keep saying Mercedes. Can you see where my brain is? The Mazda to the Mercedes program together. We also welcomed our new and promoting managers last Friday. Thank you, Wanda, Markia, and Lakiva that were there. We just say thank you so much for all being together for a great welcome to Jafra, new manager and promoting manager, Lisa, and having Jackie and Cherie with us. We just appreciate you and are excited for you. We'll do that every month for new and renewed managers and promoting managers. So as we get to our close today, we're going to go back to networking and we're going to get ready for Alex. I challenge all of you. Are you ready to commit to the next 16 weeks? Are you as a leader ready for change? If you're here as a future leader, first of all, we love it. We love to have you as our guest, but please join us on Sunday nights for your future leader training. Work with your manager to promote now. Don't wait till October or November. Why? Because we make the most money in our overrides October, November, December. Get 4 weeks ready now. Wake up October 1st as a new leader like Markia and many of our other new managers, because this is when you're going to make the best paychecks. Just like Jackie said, for those promoting managers, believe they can do it in 4 weeks because they can, like Jackie and Markia did. And you're going to have more bonuses during the best selling season. You're going to add commas to your income like Jackie Elves is doing. And then you're going to be able to teach that. We already kicked off last Wednesday our new coaching teams for the Fall-A-Day season. This is only for leaders in red on that calendar. You will see again, they are Wednesdays at 8 a.m. Pacific. Those who are not yet at 50,000 rolling paid retail, I already sent you an invitation by email. If you don't know where you land in that rolling 12, just ask me. But we work 30 minutes every week to coach and network with very clear intentions. We already had orientation, so if you missed that, don't worry, just hop in and we'll get you going. Number 2, if you're at 50,000 and your goal is to grow to 100,000 rolling paid wholesale by the end of the year, that's you at 8:30. 9 a.m. Pacific, if you're already at the 100,000 mark and you're on your way to DM3, just like Rosa Silva, that's at 9 o'clock. Every Wednesday, 30 minutes. For those of you already paid DM3 to Ambassador, we will start today, Mondays at noon Pacific time. Join us for your empowered time as well. If you're a district manager and above, reach out to your managers and plug them in. You do have to show up every week, and you do have to sponsor 2 personal QNCs a month to stay in these groups, all right? I'm gonna have accountability alongside it. So if that's you, just start this week. We'll do another orientation another time. But I'm excited to have the best 16 weeks of the entire 2018 year. So without further ado, there's one more tool that I know you all liked if you were able to watch it. You don't have to hear this. I'm just going to let it play. But I have posted this, and I will post this, as well on Jafra Facebook group for you. Once I know Jafra's ready for us to all have it. But this is a great new short video that you're going to have as another tool this week. Forgive me, I'm going to keep going because it's loud on my end. But it's another tool that you're going to have to be able to share and invite people. I loved what Jackie and Markia said. They focused on observing people. That OCI, observe people, connect, and personally invite them to be a part of this business or just have a facial versus spamming the whole world. I so value and appreciate that they talked about that today, because I really believe personally knowing a person or messaging them works. That video is a great video. It's far shorter than the 10-minute comp plan one that's on Be Beautiful, but you can take that and message people. I've been giving that to our coaching groups to share, and we're going to be inviting people each week to grow their income these final 16 weeks of the year. Don't forget to look in that calendar for the fun going on in September. There's all sorts of celebrations in the month that maybe you could go get tabletops somewhere for all of these hot topics in stores or healthy places across the nation. Then there's a great week coming up Please Google that and study that. I already talked about it in our last webinar, but I'll be doing some Facebook posts on ideas for this. This is a really cool big deal. The Women's E-commerce Day is coming up. So start to gear up and get ready for that. Again, on the 14th, Hug Your Boss Day. How fun is that to do a selfie of you hugging yourself, the boss? So what could you and your team do to have some fun? Run around town, paint it purple, and just hug yourself, right? The 16th, where could you get some tabletops where the guys are working for Wife Appreciation Day? On the 22nd, it's American Business Women's Day. Where could you and your team go to set up tabletops to invite women to celebrate being their own boss and open up their own Jafra holiday business? And it's National Women's Health and Fitness Day coming up. So where could you and your team go to paint it purple? Plan to prospect, plan to party, and plan to share the profit and promote people each and every day this big September kickoff month. Remember, the gold falls during the autumn season, right? Just as we started today. So as we get to our close, here's our dates. Save the dates. Again, you can take a screenshot. You can post these, but we're getting to 11:15, so I want to make my time. So I want to make sure we move over to Alex. But here we go. These are your final September tours. Who do you know where? We're going to be in Washington on Monday, Oregon for 2 days, Montana for a couple of days, Pomona, California, October 4th, October 6th, Carlsbad, California area. It'll be San Diego, Carlsbad. We'll fix those details this week. Phoenix on the 13th, or Chandler area. Yuma on the 15th. And then your dates for October for your 2 webinars, October 1st, October 22nd, same setup you have this month in all of your blueprint in the regional calendar. All right, you saw Marketing do a great presentation. Go back, we kicked off with the storytelling. Just like Markia said, I just tell the story. I want to give light to their life like it did for mine. Your product also has a story, and it's Royal Jelly. I love what the marketing team did, talking all about the Royal Jelly color and where we're going come October 1st. Get ready, get those demo packs out there with every single consultant this week. Your stories matter. Don't forget, like marketing did, they did a great job. They also added in 5 different tips and tools in that monthly business meeting. Be sure you and your team are using these tools, and keep sharing on our Facebook Amber Region WhatsApp group and our Facebook team how you're using these different tools, the sachets, the samples, the trials, and the travel sizes. These are new tools, but they, with Follow Up Friday, will turn into success. All right, so we'll keep sharing more on our business and beauty sessions. Something new marketing is doing before we go to marketing, they are revitalizing with mini series. We just had Alex and Andrea do the 4 steps in 4 minutes. Coming up September 14th, I'm so excited for our spa, facial, and compliments. That's this Friday. Is that right? Friday? I might have the right date there. And then, wrong date, I'm not sure. The 21st and the 28th. Don't miss these quick sessions at 12:30. Set them in your calendar, and again, share them with your team. And again, all of the exceptional tools. You wanted this, Jafra gave it to you. That national conference workbook is already here and waiting for you in Be Beautiful. So it's there in a fresh way to use with your team for your training the next 16 weeks. Last note, take a look at recognition while you're in Jafra Royalty and plan to achieve all of the new recognition for 2018 and 2019 as you set your action planning goals. All right, I don't need all of that, forgive me. The Power of 5 is all we're going to talk about. That's what we coach to every week. So we look forward to continuing having fun with the Power of 5. I believe she's here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, but there's a